theater, pageants, dance, shows, and concerts. Also featuring a special guest meteorologist with the weather every news coverage around the Northern Nevada area. This is Chicle News of Entertainment, where we bring you news on local performing arts, shows, and other events, with your news anchor, Alex Gumm, aka Chicle. Welcome to Chicle News of Entertainment, where we bring you the stories of shows, events, and anything else performing art related around the Northern Nevada area. Unfortunately, we don't have a special guest meteorologist, and as a matter of fact, we don't have any stories to share. Instead, Chicle News of Entertainment would like to show gratitude to every single person that's been a guest meteorologist throughout the first few episodes of Chicle News of Entertainment. We would like to personally thank everybody for the participation and for bringing out their energy and talent. So, in honor for the gratitude, we would like to show our thanks by pulling together a compilation of every single guest meteorologist that has been on Chicle News of Entertainment. Enjoy! But before we get to today's story, we have very special guest meteorologist Kooper van Worth with the weather. Cooper, what is it like outside?
It's cold as frick!
Thank you, Cooper. And now it's time for the news. But before we get to today's stories, we have very special guest meteorologist Olivia Swearingen with the weather. Olivia, what are we expecting for tomorrow?
Tomorrow we should expect winds coming in at 50 miles per hour and possibly a chance of maybe...
Wait. Can you just make it like really short and simple for me, please?
The weather's gonna be great.
That's more like it. But before we get to today's stories, we have very special guest meteorologist Dino Elias with the weather. Dino, what are we expecting for tomorrow?
It's gonna snow! Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
Thank you, Dino. But before we get to today's stories, we have very special guest meteorologist Mitch Miller with the weather. Mitch, it looks really foggy out there. What's going on out there?
I can't see a damn thing!
That's okay, Mitch. We can't see what's going on outside either. But before we get to today's stories, we have very special guest meteorologist Falynne Lewing with the weather. Falynne, what's the weather like outside?
Great!
Thank you, Falynne. But before we get to today's stories, we have very special guest meteorologist Tim Owens with the weather. Tim, what's going on out there?
Thunder!
I hate to break it to you, buddy, but I don't see or notice any thunder or lightning outside.
No, I'm looking for a dog named Thunder.
Since when do you own a dog named Thunder?
Oh, no. You're misunderstanding. I'm dog sitting for someone and I need to find the dog before... Oh, there's thunderclouds.
Thank you, Tim, and good luck finding your dog.
Chicle, for the last time, he is not...
And now it is time for the news. Before we get to today's stories, we have very special guest meteorologist Corinne Novotny with the weather. Corinne, what's the weather like outside?
Horrible!
Thank you, Corinne. But before we get to today's stories, we have very special guest meteorologist Michaela Radecki with the weather. Michaela, what's the update on the snow outside?
Clay, I'm making a snow angel.
Glad you're having a fun time. But before we get to today's stories, we have very special guest meteorologist Nasya Mancini with the weather. Hey, Nasya, I'm right here. Oh, sorry. But before we get to today's stories, we have very special guest meteorologist Tony Frenchu with the weather. Tony, what is it like outside?
It's dark. Betwixt.
Frenchie?
Betwixt the holes in the cloudy cover of the sky.
Frenchie, I don't understand
You can see shining lights like pinpoints, representing the piercing souls of humanity.
Frenchie, how does all of this...
But wait. There is also the moon.
Look, Frenchie, I don't understand a single word you said throughout that whole poetic nonsense, but when I asked you what it was like outside, I meant in terms of the weather. Not during the nighttime.
Fine. I see how it is.
Yeah, we're going straight to today's stories. But before we get to today's stories, we have very special guest meteorologist Courtney Baxter with the weather. Psst, Courtney, get off your phone. We're live.
Are you seriously breaking up with me? On Valentine's Day?
No.
A box of chocolates? Or a bouquet? Or something decent? That would be nice,
But no, you have to go and break up with me on Valentine's Day.
This is getting pretty awkward.
Oh no, let me tell you something, you son of a... Hey, I gotta go. Hi, Chicle.
Hey, Courtney. Are you okay?
Fine. I mean, everything's fine. It's Valentine's Day. It's great. Why wouldn't you be fine? It's fine.
So if everything's fine, does that mean that the weather's fine? Wait, was it something that I said? Before we get to today's stories, we have very special guest meteorologist, Joe Campbell with the weather. Joe, it looks like it's raining outside.
Yeah, well, maybe that's why I have an umbrella.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Idiot.
But before we get to today's stories, we have very special guest meteorologist, Ethan Brough with the weather. Ethan, what's the weather like outside?
It's actually not that bad.
Wow. Alright, right on. But before we get to today's stories, we have very special guest meteorologist, Dillon Daggs with the weather. Dillon, there's been a report about a snowstorm is about to approach the northern Nevada area. What can you tell the viewers about this storm?
Ha! Yo, go get it!
Thank you, Dillon. And now it is time for the news. Good times, good times. Once again, I would like to personally thank every single person that has been a guest meteorologist on Chicle News and Entertainment. We will resume with Chicle News and Entertainment formally on April 25th. And of course, if you guys know anything that's happening around the Northern Nevada area that's involved in performing arts later on in May or June, be sure to leave down in the comments below and we will cover it on the next Chicle News segment. And if you guys haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to Chicle Productions for more dance videos, more Chicle Chat vlogs, more Chicle News of Entertainment, and more videos to come. Also, Chicle Productions has its own Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. So if you haven't yet, be sure to like and follow for more content. That is it for now, and until next time, we'll be back for some more Chicle News!